Hey guys, it's Spacey Sims, and we are back with another installment of The Sims for Every Which Way. And you can see we have a new family member, slash an old one. It's an old family member who is new. So for those of you who watch my Kitchen Sink Family Legacy Challenge, you remember Mr. Gilbert, our lovely ghostie who lived with our family. And when we started this version, the combined with the Pendragon legacy family, Gilbert was living with our grandparents from both families. But they're now all dead. So, a day after we started the game, our grandmothers died, which was really depressing. And now Sergio is dead. So we have no parents. Romeo's parents are both dead now, and Lexi's mother was the only one that was left alive, and she died. So it was really unfortunate that they died so fast in me putting them in here, because I was really hoping that the kids could spend more time with the grandparents, and that was one of the things we were going to do in one of the episodes, and the grandmothers had already died. Sergio was the last left, and now he's dead. So I just took Gilbert, and I was like, this is what I was planning on doing, is moving him in with the family once the other old folks died, because he really should be with the family, but we just didn't have enough room at the time. We had 6 Sims, and we didn't have enough room for all 4 of our elders slash ghost. So what I'm going to do actually is probably do a little bit of a room up here. This is not technically... No, it is his side of the house. Sergio! What is wrong with you? I've been thinking maybe opposites attract. This might be crazy, but let's go have lunch. No. This is your daughter-in-law, Sergio. What is wrong with the ghosts in this game? I'm not even kidding. We're going to build Gilbert a room. I'm just going to literally put a wall up, and we're going to slap in a bed. He doesn't really need much. He's a ghost, for God's sakes. But he does need a little bit of privacy. So we're actually going to... You know what we're going to do? We're actually just going to build... I think we're just going to make him like a lofty kind of room, because he's a ghost. He doesn't need... Let's put... No, let's make the wall a little bit higher. Yeah, let's give him a little bit of a wall. We're going to give him a half wall. We just kind of want to have a little bit of privacy up here. You know, he shouldn't be totally out there. And let's put... you know what? No, let's leave the white trim. Actually, can we move this wall over one? Because it's like up against the wind. This looks a little bit better. Yeah, let's do that. Okie dokie. So now let's get him a bed. Objects by function. So we're just going to put a little bit of a room up here for him. Someplace to sleep. You know, doesn't need to be too... Oh, the game's kind of frozen because it takes a little while to load. Hey! Well, what are these? Huh. A lab case. Is that new? That seems new. But it came with Get to Work. Huh. And this did too. Why do we have these? Is there a reason why we have these? Did they like unlock or something? Like why do I have... I don't know, but I'm going to put them there. I don't know, I like them. That's neat. Why are they flagged as new? I mean, I understand Grimm's guitar is flagged as new because, you know, not that I really want all your email updates because it's probably going to make me angry because, you know, but I just want the guitar, so. Note to everyone. No, that's not right. I don't actually check my emails. I do check my emails, I just delete everything, so it doesn't really make a difference to me. Comfort. We need a bed. We're already on beds. Let's see, Gilbert. Good lord. Okay, lordy lord. Why can't we have this one? I want this one. Well, let's give him this one. Yeah, I feel like that could work. Yeah, they're alright. That's fine. So that's okay. He doesn't need anything too fancy. But we will also... Do we have an easel anywhere for him to paint? Because Gilbert is pretty good at painting. So I figure maybe we should put one out here in the garden for him. Let's go to activities and skills. Creative. Yes, I know we have a new guitar. I want him to have a nice easel, so... That's a mouthful. That did not work. I can't see my keyboard. No, that's why, because I started to type play. I can't type when people are looking at me. And even though you're not really here when I'm recording this, you're still watching me, and it just freaks me out. I'm like, I just get nervous. And I don't know why, I just can't type when people are looking at me. Okay, we're going to use this one, because this is like a fancy schmancy one. And we're going to just put it out here. So I know it's by the garbage can, but we're just going to kind of... Actually, you know what? Let's put it here. There we go. Perfect. So now Gilbert can paint. And he has a place to sleep. Where the hell is he? Here he is. Gilbert doesn't have a job. Of course he doesn't have a job. He's a ghost. His job is to be here. Claim that bed. That's yours. That's broken already? Wow. He doesn't have a job because he's a... Oh, Merlin. No, no, no. We're going to wait and see, Merlin. We're going to wait and see. I feel like Merlin... The only thing that it stinks about opening a new game... when you load a whole new game save is the fact that like all the clubs reset to the original ones, and I really want like different ones. I suppose they could both join the League of Adventurers because they're kids. Wait, where are they? There they are. So let's check. And then they can make new friends. The world is a mysterious place full of adventure. Pirate ships and space cruisers can be found around every corner and are waiting to take you to magical lands. But the only thing is you play in closets and you play on things. They could start their own club, you know what I mean? So Valentina's just being useless, which, whatever. Gilbert is also being kind of useless. In his swim trunks. So everyone's being useless, that's fine. We will wait until... Gilbert and Merlin come home shortly, and then we'll kind of hang out with them for a little while. So it's good thing is, like, you know, hopefully if we can get through the next day, when we get to the weekend, it'll be a little more fun to play with them. Because the whole point is about them. It's not really about the adults. We're just kind of... Yay! Can you guys play together? Let's do something. Talk about toys. Can you talk about school? Complain about problems. Enthuse about candy. Play make-believe. Goof around. Goof around some more. I kind of want them to hang out. They need to become besties. They need to become best friends. Are they best friends yet? Why aren't they best friends yet? Become best friends. Play make-believe. Goof around. Brighten his day. Oh, ask to cloud gaze. Make fun of adults. Actually, you're really hungry, so you should probably go eat. Wait, do you hate your bear? They both hate Skelly Bear. Why do they hate Skelly Bear? It's rude. Skelly Bear's nice. He doesn't... Martin doesn't know his grandma. That's sad. And he doesn't know his grandpa. Yes, he does. They're both dead. Okay. I thought it was Gilbert. They don't know Gilbert, though. Like... And that's my only thing. Does she not know Gilbert? She doesn't know Gilbert is her family, and that just kind of sucks that, like... In all technicality... Hold on. I don't think it... Yeah, it's not going to work, so it's unfortunate that Gilbert is no longer technically part of the family. Oh, Gilbert, you're just some rando that lives with them. That's depressing. That's the only thing I hate about the genealogy in this, is that, like, because I moved houses and because none of the other ghosts in between him and Karma existed, we don't even know that he's related. So we could have just not even put Gilbert in the game. Sorry, Gilbert, you've become useless, and that depresses me. You've been around forever, but... It's okay. I think what we're gonna do is probably with Martin and Merlin, when they age up and become young adults, you know, it would be really nice because it's gonna be a little while before then. Wait, how? They're on normal. They're not. They shouldn't be on normal lifespan. They should be on short. But they have 3 days till they're teenagers. Yeah, and then they'll have like 10. So that's at least 12. It's probably at least 10 episodes. Say so 10 weeks. Yeah, that's unfortunate. It's not gonna happen. um, it would have been really nice if the new expansion pack, if it really is that city pack. At first I was thinking it kind of sucks that it's going to come out after we're done here because it would have been cool for their families to live in an actual apartment and I could have played one of the Sims, one of the families, and then the other one could have been like, okay, now like we're playing with Martin and his whole job is to make friends with Merlin and everything. Instead of having to play all of them, you know, if the apartments were set up the way they were in The Sims 2 and not the way they were in The Sims 3 where, okay, I just live here all by myself and it might as well be a damn house because how stupid is that? So that would have been cool. But then I was like, well, it would be cool if that actually came out this year, which who knows. And then when they become young adults, they can move to the city because I could see that working. Okay, they could move to the city and live in an apartment and kind of enjoy that life for a while and maybe just have a kid or two in a little apartment in the city and it would just I could work with that. But you know, I don't anticipate even if it took 10 more episodes, I don't see us having that expansion pack in 10 weeks. Like it's 2.5 months from now. Like that would be like November time frame. Well, I'm not gonna hold my breath. And that stinks. Because that would be really great. But I'm not willing to put this on normal lifespan, you know? I mean, I suppose it really depends on how long. It could very well take 13 weeks, and then that would literally bring us to the end of November. And maybe we'll find out. I mean, we can't. Obviously, it's not coming out before October. If it's going to come out in November or December, I feel like they would be able, that would be one of those things that could be announced in October when they do the quarterly teaser. That would be something that we would know about. So, maybe we would know then that, hey, yeah, it's coming out in November or December. But if we don't hear about it in October, we're not gonna, or whenever they do that quarterly trailer for October, November, and December, then it's not coming out till next year, and that's just freaking ridiculous. Like, one expansion pack a year is not enough, but it's also not enough the fact that it's been a year since we've had one and then it's going to be even longer than that. Like, that's ridiculous. There's no amount of content you can possibly be putting in that expansion pack that's going to make it worth waiting a year for. Like, really. Because, I mean, seriously. Get Together was not enough to last a year. This one's not going to be enough content to last a year till the next one, so I don't know. But it would be nice because it would actually be cool because I could totally see them living in the city, and that would give me a way to use it because most of my Sims have houses, and I'm not going to do a whole LP just for that because it's not going to be. I don't really see it being worth it. I don't really see like a whole bunch of anything coming with it that's going to make like a separate LP, you know. Um, but it would be really fun to actually be able to explore it with them and kind of use it in that respect. So it would be nice to see. So I guess we'll see before they become young adults, if we at least have notifications coming out at a certain point, then, well, maybe just for those next couple of episodes after they become young adults, if it's not out, depending on when it's going to be. Let's say it doesn't come out till, the middle of December. Okay, well, we have a couple episodes until they become a couple episodes where they're going to be young adults before it comes out. Perfect. Then they'll just stay at home for a little while and then move out. I mean, whatever. We'll figure it out. But it would be kind of cool. Why don't you, instead of going and playing on the computer, come out and play with your friend? You guys need to become friends. Why don't you slide with Martin? Why don't you join him? Why don't you just go join him out here, slip and sliding? Because he's already... Oh, we could have done trick slides. Actually, no. Let's do trick slide. Slide. Trick slide with Martin. That's cool. I totally see Merlin being like a scientist because he looks like a nerdy scientist to me, and I love that. So even though I don't think I'd really want to go with him to the science career, maybe we'll do it once or twice. I'm not too concerned about that. I just like the fact that he could be a scientist. And then we would be able to use some of the science equipment and put it like... Well, that would be really hard in an apartment. We'll figure it out. But it'd be kind of cool for him to have, like... It just flopped. I love it when they flip over like that. It's the greatest thing ever. It's hilarious. I was like, oh, I hurt my face. I know, honey. It's okay. Yeah, he did it too. They slide on their face and their bodies move up as they're sliding on their face, and then it's just so much momentum they just flip over. It's like you would have totally broken your neck if that was what happened. Like, legit. He's like, see, if I do it on my flip-flops, I'm good. I do wish they had given us more bathing suits. I mean, they gave us a slip and slide. They really should have given us a bathing suit for every gender, you know, like a men's bathing suit, a girl's bathing suit, boy's bathing suit, and then a woman. I mean, the women technically have that shirt that could be used as a bathing suit, even though you can see the default underwear underneath it, which is weird. But, you know, it just would have been really cool to see the kid. Where'd he go? No, get out here and play together. Talk about toys. Play. I'm going to have you play with him, because you guys need to hang out and be friends. Alright, you know what? I was going to have them play together, but then I just realized that this poor kid has to pee. And he's hungry, and he's tired. Alright. We won't have you chat with him. What's your deal? I really should be, like, paying more attention. You're tired, so why don't you just go to bed? Why don't you kids just go to bed? I love how now, for some reason, when they walk through doors, they do this, like, slow motion walk because they, like, get stuck. And then they just keep walking like normal. I don't know what the deal is with that. It's, like, really ridiculous. Like, he's not going to do it now because I just said something. He's, like, super tense about school. Oh, you know what? Before you go to bed, before you do that, why don't you take a bubble bath? And then we will have you... You're already in your house. So let's have you open this. What's spoiled in here? Nothing should be spoiled. Something is left. There's nothing left of it. It's this cake. There's nothing left of the cake. Why don't you have... Maybe not Eggs Benedict. Why don't you have a taco? That makes me want a taco so bad. I want a taco. I want tacos. I seriously just ate Mexican not that long ago. This week. I had it for lunch the other day. Mexican's always good. I go through like phases where like I could just eat like the same thing every day. Like, no, I'm fine. I can eat Mexican every single day. And then I'm like, no, I don't want it. Now I want like Thai food every single day. I'm consistent. Like, it's gotta be weird, because there are seriously points where I'm like, I want pizza. And then I'm like, no, I want pizza again. And it's like, I literally, like, I don't do it because, hi, I don't want the delivery people being like, what is your problem? But could you imagine? But it is tempting to be like, I want to call and order pizza every single night. Like, and I think sometimes it's just like a habit. Like, I didn't order pizza this week. I need to order pizza this week. I have to have pizza. I need to order pizza. I'm like, I'm gonna call and get pizza. Whether I want it or not, I just need to order it. Like, I'm almost going through pizza withdrawals. Like, oh my god, I didn't have pizza. I had other food last night. I didn't have pizza. Oh my god. Alright, are you gonna hurry up? Okay, wait, we've actually got you set up. You can go to bed when you're done. Yeah, there you go. She's sleeping and she's a hot mess. He's hanging out in his son's room playing on the computer. Oh good, she's gonna go pee. I was just gonna tell her to do that. Yay, Gilbert, you're sleeping in your bed! You don't get much privacy, but you're a ghost and you're dead and nobody really cares if you sleep, because technically. Why does everyone keep making burgers? There's tons of food in this house. You know that, right? There's tons of food in these 2 houses. This fridge glitch is kicking my ass. It's killing me. Is somebody else hungry? Anybody hungry? Anybody? You're hungry. Why don't you come here and eat this? And then you can pee. Because we already got him food. Technically, that was not your dad. I'm so confused with who is whose family in this game. I really need to, like, get through the next 10 weeks or so till they age up to young adults and, like, just be like, okay, I'm out because I can't. I get so confused with whose family's who. It's like, it shouldn't be that confusing, but it is. Especially because they don't stay in their own damn houses. Like, that's the nice thing about an actual apartment system. So I'm really hoping that the city life has actual apartments, you know, where, yeah, I can go visit my neighbors, but I'm not walking into their house to use the bathroom because it gets so confusing with who lives here where, whose bedroom is what. So you're talking to, wait, you're Pendragon. This is your dad, and that's not your mom. So you're talking to the neighbor lady. Technically, I'm pretty sure this is their house, but wait, it is. No, he's on his kid's computer. Wait, I get so confused. It's so hard to keep everyone straight. I mean, the Pendragons all should have the same last name. Actually, no, Valentina doesn't have a Pendragon last name. No. There's too many last names in this. And then technically nobody's related to Gilbert, even though... Yeah. So, I mean, I didn't really need to move Gilbert in. But I kind of want him to stay here because the game... I think he's flagged. Is he flagged never to call? I don't know. I'll have to figure that out. I don't want the game to call him. I mean, if it does, it's not going to kill me because I do have him saved. But it'd be nice if it didn't call him. Because I think what I'll do is I'll probably leave him with these guys if we move Martin and Merlin out in order when they grow up, move out on their own instead of just keeping them in the same house. Because that's what I was doing with my... Well, Pendragon, obviously, we moved out because that was the whole point of the challenge, the Building Newcrest challenge. But even with the kitchen sink, what I did was I just kept everyone together and then I moved out all the spares. So in essence, we would be keeping them together. But I think what I'm going to do is Merlin and Martin will move out, get their own place, have their own family, and then whoever the heir is of theirs will then move out, get their own place, start their own family, and just kind of spread out, you know? And eventually, like, all these guys will die and all their ghosts will be gone. Eventually, Gilbert will probably just be floating around on his own. It was nice keeping Gilbert around. So sometimes I might just move him in the family randomly. I don't think I'm going to move him with Martin and Merlin because if we do, say, have a city life pack, and if that ends up working out, they're going to have limited space. And if they have, like, a couple of kids, like 1 or 2 kids, you know, it'd be really cool if we had bunk beds so that you could have a small kids room with bunk beds and they could still have toys and stuff like that. And, you know, maybe they have a library or something they could go to play Void Critters, and have some toys in their rooms. And, you know, we'll make it work. And I just really think it'd be cool if there was bunk beds so that they could share a room and not have to worry. And, like, you know, they would just have to share a room forever, even when they're teenagers, which would be awkward and weird if they're a boy and a girl, but whatever. You know, or we just see if we can find a 3-bedroom apartment. So if they have 2 girls, they share a room, and 2 boys share a room, or something like that. You know, it would work out, and it would be really kind of cute and fun to experience that and be able to use that pack. But of course, that's really only provided that the pack... I mean, either way the apartment system works, it would be something that we could do, but it would just be a little more disappointing if it was like Sims 3 style where, oh, I might as well own a house because I live in an apartment and nobody else lives here, and wow, that just is boring. You know, I would love it if you could actually visit your neighbors and talk to them and, like, knock on their doors. The same way you can do in houses here, but without the damn loading screen. You know? I mean, I doubt that would work because of how the way they do loading screens. So it's probably going to be more like The Sims 3, which was just pointless. It was really like a half-ass way of doing apartments, because in a way it was just like a house. Like, I'm going to this apartment, and I live here, but nobody else lives in this building, so it might as well just be a house where I can't use half of the floors that exist. Like, you know what I mean? Like, so I would love for their apartment buildings to actually be functional. Like, more functional. More realistic, I guess. Can you go? Did I not tell you to eat that burger? I'm pretty freaking sure I told you to eat this and you didn't do it, did you? You did, and yet you're still hungry. Why? Why? What is your problem? Why are you still hungry? Girl. Okay, you're going to bed, right? Okay. And you're already in bed. Are you tired? You're not tired. You're going to go eat. Okay, so that's fine. All right, so you and the next door neighbor lady are going to eat, but she's actually going to eat probably in her own house. Wait, she's going to eat in your house. And you're eating in her house, I think. Alright, that's bonkers, but whatever. Yeah, because this is your wife, and she's over here in this house. And he's... why don't you actually sleep in the bed? I don't know! If I were tired, I mean, granted, I have a nice cushy chair in my bedroom that's like a reading chair. And I understand that sometimes that's really comfortable, but I think I'd rather sleep in my bed still. We did nothing in this episode. We planned for the future. I wish we could have slumber parties. That would have been really cool to have added in the kids pack, you know. Or, you know, free update like, hey, slumber party option. I do miss that. That's something I feel like if they did a generations pack would come in like that, you know, because that would focus more on different aspects of things that you could do as families or kids or toddlers, you know. Dare I say the T word? I already did. Too bad. But it would be really cool because I think it'd be really fun to have, you know, sleeping bags and have Martin and Merlin like spend the night at each other's houses, even though I mean they live right next door. But I mean, I guess, you know, this works the way it works because we don't have like apartments. But if you got actual apartments, you know, and then you had slumber parties for generations, like I think of all the like simple little things that would be so cool to have. And I guess it's just because we've had a lot of these things before, so I've just kind of come to expect them. Even though we'll probably never see them, which is just depressing, but we won't focus on that. Trying to focus on the positive of a city life pack and, you know, having like the couple of little tiny things that I would like to see in it that probably aren't going to happen and just going to make me even more disappointed. Like, I don't know. Like apartments, even if they only work the way Sims 3 did, it's going to be a little disappointing, but, you know, what are you going to do about it? You know, at least there are apartments. I don't know what the point is when they act just like a house, but hey, whatever. You know, and then a city world, that would be really cool. So that'll be fun to experience. And then maybe we'll get elevators. I'm not going to hold my breath on bunk beds or spiral staircases. I would love to see that. But, you know, hey, elevators. Okay. Sure. You know, when you're building like a tiny space and you would love to have a spiral staircase, at least you could plop an elevator instead. Seems a little odd, but hey. You know? It would work, I guess. Oh, no, I was gonna say, oh, it's morning time. I was like, you shouldn't have that monster under your bed. But, yeah, I know. You really do have to pee, you poor thing. This kid's actually fine. Merlin's perfect. He's like, I'm awesome. You have a bathroom right there. What toilet is he going to? There was literally one right there. If you walk out the front door, I am literally going to lose my mind. Okay. Although, he really has to pee. He's probably not going to make it because they're... No, there's a toilet right there. Okay, I just thought maybe I didn't put one in that bathroom. This is the toilet I figured would be useless. I don't know. Where is he? And he's gonna go next door to eat. This is why apartments would be really nice, but anyway. So yeah, I'm gonna wrap this part up here, and then hopefully in the next 12 weeks, I think teenagers have 10 days. Well, 10 to 12 weeks, somewhere around there. Hopefully we know about this city expansion pack, and hopefully it comes out this year so that we can have Martin and Merlin get an apartment and start their lives like that. I think that'd be great, but we'll see what happens. So anyway, I will see you guys next time. Remember to give the video a big thumbs up and subscribe to see more.